Happy Lionsgate, Brave Awakened Ones, QV here. We got this. We so got this. I wanted to share this article, mainly the headline. It's the first thing that came up when I turned on my phone I can't get rid of the this news feed that comes up on my phone, but I was guided that, hey, this is how it's supposed to be so you could see certain things. And all overnight, I had this experience of bilocation, and I actually got to be here. Okay. And I got to witness. I was there to witness, not to do anything, to witness. And what I got to witness was the shit show, as they say. Okay. I got to witness the shit show. And why I got to witness it was to show, was for the divine to show me our handiwork, the results of our handiwork. Why this headline is made like this. It's actually to signal to the other dark ones that they failed, and they failed miserably. They had that party yesterday into this morning, trying to go into this morning, because of the 8-8 Lionsgate. It was their last chance to harness some energy to get something going, and they failed miserably. It was a shit show, and it sure was. I was there watching their main spirit cooker, who took over from Abrina. We all know who she is. The one with her little monsters. She was there freaking out. She saw me. She was able to see me, but no one else was. And I was told that because I had the ability to allow her to see me. So I was just there watching her trying to do her spirit cooking and unable to do it, unable to conjure it up. I mean, it was a gross scene. I'm not going to go into the scene, but it was pretty gross. Trying to make their wine, quote unquote, if you know what I mean. And then I was able to also look into the other one who was in charge of the Jezebel magic. We all know who she is. She's the one who's always a loud mouth, who's a so-called model, did one Sports Illustrated, and that was it. I did more modeling than her. And her husband, who's a singer, who she treats like a little punk. Her Jezebel magic, because she's in charge of that. The other one took over Abramovich's spot, and she's in charge of the spirit cooking, and they both failed miserably. And the reason why they had over 500 there, started off with 700, then whatever, then it dwindled down to 500. And it was because they needed all of the ones that we know of, all of them. He's in charge. He's over them. He's in charge of that sector, okay, of the actors and the actresses and the sports people. He's in charge of that. I'm sure many of you have noticed that already. So they failed miserably. Yes, there are some pictures out there. Like, oh, a DJ put out a picture and he was dancing all night long. But people left early because of da 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 da, whatever nonsense they're making up. And if you read this article, it's schizophrenic. It's all over the place. It's like, is it because of the Rona? Is it because of, did they cause the traffic, or did the traffic happen? They left early. It makes no sense. But what I was guided to by divine intelligence was pay attention to the headlines. They're announcing to the others that they failed miserably, and it was basically a shit show, that they could not accomplish it. They could not harness the energy. Everything they tried failed. And the words the divine told me was, they're castrated. He is castrated as their leader. He has no power. Him, right here. Barry. So they don't have the power anymore. And I was shown the 8 of the 8-8 flipping So the power flipping to us, to the light, dark to light, like the A8 Lionsgate is the flip over. They were trying to catch that flip over. That's why the party had to go from the 7th into the 8th. But no, they could not harness it. And I just got to be there as a witness, having been a light worker, light warrior, to play a really huge part in that, in anchoring in the Christed light. So they could not be able to do that. So way to go, Team V. Okay, so now there's going to be, and it's also a new moon, 8/8 Lionsgate. So now it's all about new beginnings. And I've seen it in the people closest to me who literally a switch has flipped in them where they're like ready to hit the next stage of their life. It's very interesting. So that's a wonderful thing. Now, something I posted over here that Miss Embracing Light shared with me, this right here. I know it's a little blurry to see. It's a screen capture right here, but this is actually from the official website in Massachusetts for the Department of Health. So they can't stay here and try to freaking fact check me, because here's your stinking fact checks right here. The Department of Public Health. This is actually from their website. And this coincides with what I'm seeing in the hospital in Florida and what my sister's seeing in Georgia. She actually works in emergency care, and I'm in back and forth because I'm in surgery, getting people for emergency surgery, seeing what's going on, yada, 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 having to withhold cases because of the new variant, whatever that they're trying to push. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing right here. This is what I'm seeing, that a good 75%, anywhere from 65 to 75% are people who have had the stick in the arm. And it is a younger group. It surely is. It is a younger group who is coming up positive. But again, notice that they're pushing test numbers. What I'm seeing them do is, here's what's going on, which is pissing off some of the physicians and the nurses, is that somebody will come in with a broken hip and a broken arm. We've had this. I'm telling you a direct example that I witnessed because we're supposed to do surgery on the patient, on 2 of them. Somebody come in with a broken hip, a broken arm. They're waiting for their Rona test to come back, and they're treated as Rona positive until they come back negative. Now, one of them came back positive, no symptoms, but was still admitted, and get this, 4 days before she even got an x-ray on her broken freaking, no, it wasn't a wrist, broken elbow. Okay. 4 freaking days. All right. So that's what's going on. So they could run up the numbers, and it's mostly to take down DeSantis. They're pushing hard to take down. I just noticed 17 hours, to take down DeSantis. But is it going to work? No, it's not going to work. They failed miserably, and it was a shit show. I don't mean to brag, but I had to make this video to share with you guys, and I hope you like my voice, because I got a new mic since the other one was blown out with my other equipment. My equipment gets blown out and viruses like crazy, and finally got enough money to buy up a new mic. Any which ways. All right, everyone. Happy Lionsgate. Celebrate with a dang smile on your face, because we got this. Oh, yes. And yes, I do have a bigly surprise coming up. And yeah. Again, I'm still dealing with it, but once they put it out, then I will share what they put out. Okay? And it has to do with censorship. Your girl, I can't even, I'm still like trying to deal with it, all of it. Blah, you can see I'm tongue tied. It's just like, oh boy, okay. God's using me in a heck of a way. All right, everyone. Love you guys. Bye.